bumper that I did. Like that. The valance, I got the fog lights. I had a couple of questions on where do you get it, and how do you put it on, how do you make it all work without wiring it up, as some people say. Now what I did was, whenever I drive around, I always saw the 4x4 versions that had the fog lights, and I thought that was really badass, and that was something I wanted on my truck. So what I did was I came out to my truck and I was looking at the valance, and then I went to a buddy of mine that have the valance with the fog lights, and I looked at his, looked at mine, and you know what? They contoured the same shape all the way around, like mine does. So I went on eBay and I looked for a valance like that, found the fogs as well, and then I came out and looked at my truck. Now, if you're an old guy like me, it's hard to crawl around under here, but once you get up under here, you can look simply from the wheel well, but if you look under here, you'll see there's this wire that comes out, there's this thing that's plugged in, and then there's another wire that's plugged up. I think it's plugged up over here, but it comes down. It's got this little connector here that I just cut off, and then you'll see this connection right here. That goes straight to the light bulb in your lamp. So you can just cut that off, and so your truck is pretty much already pre-wired for fogs. You just had to get the option on your truck to get the fogs. Apparently my dad didn't, which I wish he had. But so I got that on. Now you're probably wondering what this is. That's my PA speaker that I have just redneck mounted. But that's where this side is. This is the driver's side. Now we're gonna go to the passenger side, and if you can see up there, it was also mounted somewhere up here. As it comes down, there's a clip. Just cut it off, plug it in. Now something to know: whenever you plug in those lights, be sure you clean them out really well. If you've got mud in like I have, then most likely the connectors are going to be dirty inside. And so whenever you plug up your lights, they're not going to work. That's what happened to my driver's side. So I had to clean it out. Had a little drill bit that I just rammed in there, clean off the connectors and whatnot, and it works great. Another thing you're going to have to deal with is this mud flat sort of thing that it protects your engine. You're going to have to disconnect. All of the quick connectors suck to getting off. I had to cut them all off. But you can get these. I just need to fix that, pin it up, just goes right in there. Also, I found out something wrong with mine. The license plate will hook up, but I mean it's attached to the bumper, so it's not going to go very far ripping it off. I just be careful. Lights are amazing. Also, if you can get the tow hook holes, which I think you're gonna pay a little bit more, but the tow hooks apparently hook up to here, so I'm not so sure about. This is welded, and most people with the 4x4s have the hook mounted here, and it comes out. I myself am a welder, and I don't know if I really want to tap into that weld. I might rip the weld out, even though welding is should be as strong as steel, but this is Ford factory and that's not a very big weld. But I don't know what I want to do with that. Now here's a little advertisement. I am selling my lights and the mounts. I'm selling those. I'm going to try and get at least 60 for both of them. They both work well, although I don't think I'm going to include the light bulbs. I might need those for the new ones I'm going to get. But I'm sure some of y'all have seen that, you know, I've been all up and over the forums trying to figure out everything about this setup. So they're not very old. As you can tell, they're clean as crystal just about. Now, once you get those attached, you're going to have to go on to the internet, and you're going to have to find a new switch. This is the switch I got from rockauto.com, I think. I got it for about $92. If you go on eBay and bid, they're gonna go up in price. Let's just put it that way. So pretty much, this one you can find ads that on how to take this off. A lot of people say, you know, you gotta turn it on, pull out the fogs, stick your needle in there and whatever, and then, you know, do all this jiggity, flip it around, slide it in. But mine's not like that. You'll find there's a little lip here. All you gotta do is stick a flat screwdriver in that and kind of start prying this out. Be sure not to rip off this faceplate, so be sure you stick it in quite far and pull out the entire thing. As you can tell, I've kind of scratched up mine trying to do that, but that's how you do it. So it comes over, pull it out. Now, a lot of y'all want to do you want to be able to turn it on in this position, and maybe this position, maybe this position. I do not know how to do that. The only form I found to do that is where, with the other one that locks, you can take it all apart. The part inside that that this turns on, you have to somehow take a file and file it down so you can pull this out in any position. I didn't find that out, but you know, whatever. I don't care. I'll have it. My lights. And as you can see, it glows. Kind of show you how it looks. Now I just have some blue headlights. That's kind of what it's going to look like once I get the HIDs. But as you can tell, it looks like a 4x4 version with the fog lights. They work amazing. And if any of y'all want to buy them, please buy them. Please, please, please. I really want to get rid of them so I can get new ones. I need money. Yeah, there's my video. If you have any questions.